Hi, I'm Rotox, and today Just to Film Me is at the Homegrown Festival. I'm going to be in conversation with Sai Tamhankar, Jyotika, Shalini Pandey, and Shubhani Akhtar. Together, they are, of course, the cast and crew of Dabba Cartel that starts streaming on Netflix on the 28th of this month. Come, join us for this conversation. We'll call you ma'am. Are you okay with that?
Just call me Joe. That's a huge chop she made.
You are a Netflix favorite. Do you bribe them?
After
you?
Dabba Cartel, just should put me in every film and every show.
Netflix. When they text you and they're like, Shubhani, you always had it in you.
I think you're an amazing presenter.
Preeti is very chun. Please add it in your dictionary. CHUNT means
Chun.
Did you spend the day with a smuggler, basically?
We did not hang out with any drug dealers for research.
Very honestly, being a 40 plus, I think the way the characters are written here for women, it's extremely special that we do see these shades down south also.
Please give us a cheer if you love Shabana Azmi as an actor. 50 years in the industry, amazing. Just to fill me, just to fill me. I have a wonderful crowd and I'm so happy that this story is seeing the light. I'll be honest, I've watched 3 episodes, guys. And these are perks that you get as a journalist. And I want to say, they're amazing. Okay, so I said it. Sorry, Netflix. But it's only good things. So I'm going to start off with you, Shubhani. First of all, it's so fun to see you have a creator credit. And the first outing as an executive producer for yourself, you give us a show that has these amazing powerhouse actors. So let's start with that because there is an origin story. I remember it's you and GK, that's Gaurav Kapoor. The two of them actually had a whiteboard and they wrote the words Dabba Cartel and Shabana Azmi apparently. So do you want to take us back to that time?
Yes, sure. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh, it's been a long journey. We had actually come together because GK was like, let's write a show that you can be in. And I said, no, scrap that. That's bad. Let's just write a show. And we knew we wanted to make something with women at the center of it. We had a list of maybe 5 or 6 ideas. And this one was the one that resonated with us the most because it just felt so right in terms of the world that we had created, a space in Thane, a housing society, women of different age groups that come together who are put into a situation and then have to figure out how to navigate it. And I mean, I can give this away. I think obviously the Dabba system, which is such a huge, delivery business in India, we thought that would be an interesting kind of thing to incorporate. And the story just kind of took life from there. It took quite a while to make, but being on the other side of the camera, coming up with characters, working with production house platform has really been such a learning for me and such a great one. I hope to do many more.
The good thing about promoting this show is wherever you're like the Avengers and you're also a little omnipresent because you could be at multiple places at the same time with great actors. Like today, for example, we have the 3 of you actors, but I know for a fact that alongside you, there are also actors that I must mention. And please give us a cheer if you love Shabana Azmi as an actor. 50 years in the industry, amazing. Gajraj Rao, I think he's fantastic. He's done a role that you've never seen him do before. The amazing Nimisha Sajjan deserves a cheer.
Oh.
I mean, I'm a huge fan and I can't tell you how she's outdone herself in this series.
She is amazing in the show. Sorry, I'm just interrupting you for a second, but when we wrote this character, there was a certain spunk that she had and it was wild to watch it come to life because she absolutely nailed it. And with every dialogue, in every time you see her on the screen, you can't help but laugh in a good way because she has so much character and so much sass that she just draws you in. She pulls you in completely. So I can't wait for you guys to see her.
I do want to also acknowledge the wonderful Anjali, who's not here at this point, but she's fabulous as well. And then Lilette Dubé, who is one of my favorite people, and she's amazing. So there's so many of them. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Please forgive me. But they're all amazing. And now, of course, we'll come to you. I'm going to start with you, Jyotika ma'am.
Yeah.
I will call you ma'am. Are you okay with that?
Just call me Joe.
Joe!
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's a huge chop she made.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Joe. I want to say that you represent like this fandom that we have for you between 2 generations and more. That's me and my mother who's there. And she's come to the
Wonderful.
Homegrown Festival because she was like, Jyotika's there, I'm coming. And I think that's what you bring to the table, right? Like you have been a force in movies across languages and dialects for so long. And here you are at in this show as well. I have a question as an actor for you. Do you see it's the job of producers usually to break the mold when it comes to casting? And I think Shabani and their team have done that at Netflix. But as an actor, do you think it's important for you also to put in that sort of work to understand the different cultures, to understand the different industries? What do you bring to the table as an actor? Like, what is that understanding?
I think for all of us women, we are made up of the choices we make in life. And I've just believed to choose what I believe in. And that's been my journey. And as far as Dabba Katal goes, it was a big surprise to me that Excel came up to me with it. After 27 long years, it was like a breakthrough. It was an icebreaker. And I don't know how they actually thought of me for this. But well, it's been. I feel as an actor, it's the best thing to do is explore all the languages, and I think language is no barrier today. You know, my daughter watches Spanish and Korean shows, so I think it's good to break through the barriers, and it's great that right now India is at its best. We're just culminating every state and all the actors together. We have more state actors in the series also. So it's a wonderful experience for me. As an actor, I feel all that you need in your journey is growth. And I've experienced that through Dabba Katal.
I think it's amazing. Thank you so much. She's right there though, so we might want to ask Shabani, what was that creative breakthrough moment when, who said Joe or who said Jyotika?
You know, we knew that we wanted to really explore with this cast and just get together the most interesting combination of actors. And it was a combined effort actually with Platform and Production House and people who had come together to cast at that time. And Jyotika was a name that was mentioned and everybody loved the idea. So, and you know, it's really interesting because when you spend so many years writing these characters and they evolve and they develop over time and they are a certain way when they're on paper, and then actors like Jyotika come along and just grab it. I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. They grab it and they run with it and bring it to life. And all the actors that we have in this show have done exactly that. And so now when I watch the show, I cannot imagine anybody else playing these parts. And it's such an interesting combination of actors. And we've reached out, as Jyotika said, you know, it's like pan-India. We've got everyone from everywhere. And that's what makes it so unique and so wonderful, because that's really what this country is made up of. You know, you've got people from all over the place. In terms of Varuna and what Jyotika's done with the character, it was a difficult character to write. It was a difficult journey as a character, a very difficult motivation to justify. And it needed a nuance. It needed something to you needed to carry her through with a lot of care and understanding. And I think Jyotika has done such a beautiful job. I mean, there were scenes that I would watch in the edit, and Hitesh and our creative producer, Abbas Khan, we would just we would be blown away. There were some really powerful scenes. And it's when you see the show, you'll understand that it's a really difficult character for us to be able to believe her journey and to understand her journey. What Jyotika's done with it really takes you there, and that was really important.
Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you so much. No, I'll just give you a footnote. You haven't watched the show yet, but I'll just say it this way. It's very hard for us, regular people, to feel empathy for rich people. Okay? And you make that happen.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much. Sai, the fact that there are fans of you everywhere is amazing. And if you are here, please give Sai a shout. Fabulous, fantastic actor. Also, recently I had the privilege of watching you, blaze the screens with two other shows, Secrets with the Shiledars and also Crime Beat that's coming up. And then, of course, I watched you here. So it's a good time to be you, Sai.
Yeah, I'm very happy about it.
I love it. I love it. It's so important for me. I think this show, apart from the fact that it's fun and it's pacey, it's got this amazing plot line where there's these girls, they're smuggling things in dabbas, they run a dabba cartel. Of course, all of that is fun. But I think the core of this show is also the coming together of amazing actors and not looking at them linguistically. Do you think that you are at that point in your journey right now where, I don't know why they call mainstream, but mainstream understands what you bring to the table?
I think my journey has just begun. I'm exploring and I've been getting some wonderful opportunities. My job is to make the most of it, and I've been doing just that. But I'd like to say something here. I believe in collaborations. I think collaborations, they stand for growth, and saying is another thing and doing is another thing. I think this woman right here is a doer, and she has made this happen. And I think everybody else can take a cue and, initiate amazing collaborations. I'm really happy to be amongst these amazing ladies, and I honestly do not want this journey to end.
Oh man, even the promotions are fun. So I gave you a little clue. Like Jyotika's character is, somebody who's a businesswoman. She also happens to be married to someone who runs, like a pharmaceutical company. That's Varuna. Okay, then we have Sai. Sai plays a badass cop in this show. And she's also a cop who's kind of learning the ropes. And this is important for her, this case. So she's overdoing it. She's coming in with an enthusiasm of an intern. And at the same time, she knows what she's doing. So that's Sai's character. And she plays Raji, the mischief monger. Okay, this is the source of all the action, by the way. This is where it starts. Do you realize that you are the reason why all of these women are in a tizzy, Shalini?
It's true. I mean, it looks like that she's someone who's very sweet, naive, which she is, but it's because of her and the dabba that everything happens, and how stakes are high and there are situations that they all are in, and how her character unravels through the show, which you'll see. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to play Raji. And again, this show, while we were doing it, while I was playing Raji, I couldn't understand. I was just like, with the promotions, I've been realizing how proud I am of this show and this collaboration, because it's such an interesting collaboration. And it's kudos to Shibani to think, because it's an interesting cast, to think of this cast from all over, to bring us together and put us in a show. We're just loving it. And some of us do not even have scenes together, like Sai and I do not have scenes together. But when we meet in the promotions, it's just so amazing to see everyone talking about their character, hearing stories, and I have not seen the show. I want to see. I'm very excited. I've not seen one frame, so we're all very excited to see it.
I feel like I'm in a very good position right now.
Yeah, we're jealous of you.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it.
They haven't seen it. They haven't seen it.
They haven't seen it yet. Question to you again, and because I was actually going to come to you. When you said that you want to create this show and, the way it unfolded, I still feel that as women who've been doing, jobs, and I look at you as someone who's been my sort of forerunner. I've looked up to you for the work that you've been putting in for so many years, presenting, broadcasting. It doesn't get the sort of due that it should, but presenters and broadcasters know their jobs, We're also self-starters. We're also producers constantly. Like, we used to produce everything. And now it's so natural, because I can see that, because I know for a fact that you had to think through what you wore, you had to think through what we're saying, how we're doing it. Do you think that when you announce this, that you're going to turn producer or executive producer or creator, did you surprise a few people? And now, are you excited about the fact when they text you and they're like, Shibani, You always had it in you.
You know what's really interesting when I'm going to answer the first part of your question first. I think you're an amazing, amazing presenter.
Oh, thank you.
And I know how tough it can be. I know how many genres we cover. I know that there isn't such a massive group of us. There's a small group. And I know that it sometimes feels like a one-man show. But you're doing an incredible job. So keep, more power to you. You really, really, you're just so easy and natural, and that's really what it's all about. I think it felt like a natural progression to me. In 2020, at the start of, kind of actually towards the end of 2019, 2020, Farhan was working on a film called Tufan. And when we went into the lockdown, by default, we had started living together. And by default, I was privy to a lot of the phone calls regarding the edit of that film, the BGM of that film, the discussions about that film. And I remember listening to him, and I'm very nosy and very curious, and I like to, have one ear close to what's happening over there. And listening to him, I felt like, oh God, this is what I want to do. I love this. I would love to do this. And as much as I love being on stage and in front of the camera and hosting, because, that's for us, it's like second nature, right? I really wanted to try and do something different. And so when we started working on this, I think for the first 3 or 4 months, I didn't even tell him that I was working on it. So I used to go to Gaurav Kapoor's house, and he used to ask me, why do you keep going to Gaurav's house? What's happening that you keep going to his place? And eventually, I got in touch with one of the producers at Excel to say, hey, listen, we have this idea. Can you help us register it? So we thought we have this idea, we'll just register it and we'll see how it goes. And Qasim Jagmagia, who's a producer at Excel, he finally read what I had sent him, and he said, listen, you can absolutely register this, but do not take it to anybody else because Excel is producing it. And I was like, what? That's crazy. And so then he sent it to Farhan to read without me knowing. And once Farhan had read it, he told me that he had read it and that he really loved it. So I felt really shy. Like I didn't know how to really go about this career change because I didn't know anything about it. And Dabba Cartel has been literally learning on the job. And so much of that credit I give to Qasim Jagmagia, who's a producer at Excel, Abbas Khan, who is the creative producer on this show, and Hitesh Bhatia, our director, who is absolutely incredible, and probably didn't want the creator hanging around all the time, constantly interrupting and giving suggestions, but he was so patient and really, it's, you go to NYU, you do a course, or you just throw yourself into this and you say, you know what, I'm going to hang around like a fly and I'm going to watch and I'm going to learn everything. And that's really what it was. And now I don't want to do anything else.
How lovely. This is amazing. This is for everyone who decides to do something differently. And you just have to have the passion, I guess, and have the conviction that this is going to happen and good people will follow. Jyotika, I'm going to take this to you. As she talked about her sort of journey, I know that you also co-inhabit a space, two of you superstars, okay? And I think there was news, my mom, of course, tells me everything about your life. She said she's moved to Bombay now. She's moved to Bombay, yaar.
The last 3 years.
The last 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So how has that been for you? And personally, talk to us. I mean, sorry, our roads are really bad and we can't do anything about it. But what does this city bring to you as an artist?
So I was born and brought up in Bombay. And I'm a very much a Punjabi at heart also. Now more a Tamilian. But as an actor, I feel, to be very frank and honest, I feel after 40, it's a better place for women here. And I think the roles are very diverse. They're well written. They have layers. They're more real. And to be very honest, Varuna as a character, it's a simple character. It's a complicating character. But I haven't played such a layered character before. It's it's I've done some 55 odd films in South, but this character gave me a whole lot of new things to perform, which I have never done in the last 55 films. No complaints. I think the films I've done in the South, I wouldn't have done them here either.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
You're
they've been
fantastic.
some of my. I can't imagine myself that being written here in those days. But today, very honestly, being a 40 plus, I think the way the characters are written here for women, it's extremely special. It's very real, and there is far more growth. And I really hope and pray that we do see these shades down south also. We do see this for the 40 plus women.
Absolutely. You and Surya sir are also, similar to what Shibani is talking about, are also making sure that there's content that's being made under your aegis, right? That means you're also producer. Was there anything that, creatively was exchanged between you and this team, perhaps, that you knew better, or perhaps you learned as a process of exchange?
I look up to Shibani. I haven't yet done what she's doing. I haven't got like a team of women together and really had the seed of thought to make something like this. Definitely as a producer down south, we have done films which support smaller scripts and stories which need to be told, the real stories, everyday stories. And we've excelled at that. Excel is the connection there. But I think she's done something beyond me. I look up to her. And at this moment, the most common thing we're sharing is pride. I think we're so proud of Dabba Katal, and I think I look up to her, and I think maybe this is the stepping stone for me to go back home and,
Yeah, who
Instead
knows?
of waiting for the change to happen, probably I should be the one to make it also.
I don't know if anybody else will sing this song with me, but whenever I see you, I have to sing Kissa Hum Likhenge. Anybody? Nobody? Yeah? Oh.
I don't
Gen
think
Z.
they were born
With
then.
her, sing with her.
Gen Z festival, this homegrown festival. But yeah, that. And you and Akshay Khanna and like Doli Saja Ke Rakhna and like 1997 and like, woo!
27 years, yeah, 27 or 30 long years.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
wow. Huge fan. Okay, huge fan. So, okay, there's one scene, okay, where you are actually negotiating with Gajraj Rao. All right. And you'll watch the show, you'll know exactly what scene I'm talking about. Where you are, it's because you haven't watched it, let me just say, you want something from somebody, and those scenes to me are the most interesting as actors because you want something from somebody in that scene. It stood out to me as one of my favorite scenes, where you're kind of making a deal with him. Is that yours? Or do you have another moment where you thought that this was so much fun because you got to do something different in this?
Yeah, Preeti is very chunt that way.
Chunt.
Yeah.
Love the word.
Yes.
Homegrown dictionary, please add it in your dictionary. CHUNT means
Chunt.
absolutely irreverent.
She's very chunt, and I had no reference point of being that.
Chuntness.
Yes.
Okay.
And, she's someone who might fail if you give her a big responsibility, which really hurt my ego as an actor. But our director is super fine. He told me, "Aapka ego aapke pocket mein rakho aur kal wapas aana." So that helped a lot. And I don't think there's anything common between me and Preeti except for the hunger to prove something to someone, to herself and to her family and to the society. So yeah, completely different person, and I loved being in her skin. I quite enjoyed riding the bike. I used to ride a bike when I was in college. So I had a ball doing that. And yeah, Preeti is something that I've not done before. So I am very
But
excited.
tell them to watch out for a scene that you love so that they'll go watch it.
My favorite scene.
Yeah. And no spoilers.
It's
and
hard.
No context.
पूरा ही अच्छा है यार, पूरा ही देख
नहीं
लो.
नहीं अरे एक scene तो बता दो यार. There's a scene where you and your father
I really
talk.
like that scene where I convinced Pathak ji to hire me because she goes like, talent तो बहुत है Pathak ji, prove करने का मौका नहीं मिला है.
क्या बात है चलो. Now that's the one that we're going to be looking out for. You are a Netflix favorite. Do you bribe them?
No, I don't. But I hope I remain their favorite.
Yeah, मतलब
After
you...
Dabba Katal, you should put me in every film and every show.
Netflix कुठे आहे तुम्ही? Where are you? There they are. No, she was damn good in Maharaj also. Yeah, that was a fabulous film. Also, it was a very, very challenging film. I thought you had to do a growing up within that role. I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm useless. I sit around and I build these backstories about actors on screen, saying that इस role में शालिनी को क्या feel हुआ होगा यार? Like when she played this role. And I think it's a fun exercise. So I'm assuming that role did a lot for you as an actor to suddenly, you know, grow up. Talk to us about what Dabba Katal did for you as an actor. Like, what has it brought to you, to your arsenal, to, you know, everything around you as an actor?
Oof, so much. Professionally, personally. I mean, I also explored Raji while playing her. So every scene that I've done of Raji, I've grown, I've understood Raji, and I've grown so much sympathy towards her and so many different characters, and how everyone in the show, including Raji, might look like she's this sweet girl, but she's so ambitious. So I have understood the layers of women, and how can, I mean, ambition does not mean just strength and strong and aggression. It can be simple and just start with your dabbas and just like do this simple job where you're selling dabbas to everyone, and then how it becomes something more. So I have just grown as an actor, and also not just me. I think everyone around me has shaped me so much. Shabana ma'am, I mean, I have just learned so much from her. The biggest thing that I take away from this show, of course, as an actor, but the biggest thing that I take personally is that when I want to grow up, like I want to grow up like her, I want to grow up and carry myself with the same grace and dignity that she does, and uplift women the way they all are uplifting each other, the way everyone has uplifted me. And it's just amazing to see women uplifting other women, regardless of ki kaun hero hai, kaun nahi hai, sabka character, everyone's rooting for everyone, and that's incredible. I've just learned and soaked it all in.
Yeah, but thank you for making it easy, because I remember at the trailer launch, she referred to you as Jyotika, and I said, what?
No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I have to give it to her for that.
Yeah.
She has made me so comfortable. Both Shabana Azmi and Jyotika, they've broken the ice on the very first day. We all seem like friends and family, and with each and every day, even with the promotions, the way they take care of each other and me, I have just been, it feels like all of us are like family and friends. So it's not out of disrespect, it's just out of so much love that I call
Not
her
at all.
that.
I just wanted to compliment her because I met her and I said, what do I call you? The sun, moon, stars, or ma'am? And then she said, please just
I
call
think
me.
we're all a family at
Yeah,
this
just
point.
call me Joe. And let me tell you, it's very rare in the business that I work in. I have been told to call people sir. कि आप मुझे sir बुलाएं. And I have said, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका, you know. But it happens, and it's not simple. So this is something which is different, and that's so incredible. And I don't know if you're comfortable about talking about this, but why is that important to you that people just call you Jyotika?
I think I feel younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
How lovely, how lovely. Thank you so much.
No, I think it's just
Amazing.
informality between everyone. And I think all the girls also on the show, I think what really makes us respect each other is not the number of films we've done and whom we are or what we've been in the past. It's just a respect for another good actor. And I think Sai and Shalini, Anjali, I don't have to talk about Shabana ma'am at all, but all have been on the same level, and you know, it's been brilliant. As she said, it's everyone's character is so deeply and well written. And we really have to thank you, Shabani, for
Yeah,
this.
sure.
All of us.
Bringing us all together.
Yeah. It's very special.
And
Amazing.
call Shabana Azmi a senior and she'll like throw a fit on you. I'm telling you. She hates it.
Yeah, we miss her today. I hope she's, doing well, because she's also promoting the show. But here we are, guys. We have about 8 to 10 minutes. We can take about 3 or 4 questions. And if you have a question, we're going to magically bring a mic to you. So all you've got to do is raise your hand. The mic will come to you. Please make sure you tell us who you want to ask the question to. And trust me, ye mauka dobara nahi milega.
Hello, I'm Vansh.
That's Vansh. Hi, Vansh.
I have a more of a writing question to Shibani ma'am. I feel that the characters, can you hear me?
Yes.
From what I saw, I think the characters in the film looked very simple and authentic. And I think that's not something everybody can do. If I'm writing a character, say for a short film or something, and I'm writing about, say, a disabled person, I'll have to spend a day or two with an actual person that I know who has the same difficulty to know the little nuances and details of their life. And then that's where the character comes from. So I want to ask if, is there any kind of research that
Did you spend the day with a smuggler, basically?
We did not hang out with any drug dealers for research, unfortunately. But there is a lot of thought put into each character for sure. So this is, and again, this is the first writers' room that I've been a part of. But with every single character, we decided what their favorite color would be, what kind of music they would listen to, what would be the clothing that they would wear. Where does their journey start? What are the difficulties that they're going through? How do they arrive? What is their trajectory? And that's really important. As I was saying earlier before, Jyotika's character has a much more difficult journey than the others. And to be able to do that justice, you have to understand the women that live in this housing society. You have to understand that each one of them is different. They each have different struggles. They they come from different, this is horrible to say because I hate this, but it's a different class, it's a different status, it's a different financial bracket. And so each journey does become different. Their reason to do what they need to do is something that we really had to kind of dive deep into. And yes, you're right, when you don't have access to people, because this is not a true story, right? So, I mean, as far as we know, maybe it exists, I don't know. But we couldn't actually do research. So you kind of figure it out as you go. And the minute you sit with a character, and each character took us hours and hours and hours. And as you become more and more comfortable with this character, you understand what she's going to say, what she's going to do, why she's not going to do something, how long it's going to take her to arrive at a particular decision. So you really have to sit and feel and go through the motions of that character. And it takes time. So if you are unable to do the research, then there's also great ways. I mean, we Googled a lot of stuff as well, Instagram, you find things, the algorithm, the minute you start writing about certain things, your algorithm just pulls up things that are good references. So there is a lot of research required.
Thank you so much, Shibani. Thank you for that question. And once we want to give you a little token of our appreciation. It's a bag. Yeah, of course. Buddy, this is a little channel that I've started. It's called Just to Filmy. And this chat is going to be there. You're going to be on it. So please be my ambassador. Yeah. Thank you so much. We'll get our next question. If the question is as good as Vansh's, you'll also get a bag, okay?
Hi, my name is Karan. My question would be for Sai ma'am. Huge fan. In fact, I was watching your movie while having lunch today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Karan.
My question to you is you've worked in Hindi and Marathi, both industries. How do you balance your work in each of it, and which one do you prefer the most?
I don't balance. That's how I balance, honestly. I mean, an actor is always in search of good work, So it does not matter if you're balancing or not balancing, honestly. And I love both. Marathi is my mother tongue, so there's a lot of warmth for Marathi. There's a lot of love for Marathi. And Hindi is our Rashtra Bhasha, so equal love to Hindi. And I dabble in both and I love every bit of it. Thank you, Karan.
Please give our wonderful Karan a bag, yeah? One of the greatest gifts in the world we have is curiosity. And I want to leave you with that today. If none of these women on this stage were curious, they wouldn't have ever explored and done something new, done something that challenged them. So I think that that's what this show really is about to me. It's about people who come together and say, why not? This is me, Rohini, signing out. And can you please give a round of applause to our wonderful panel?